The weather is brought to you in part by the Water and Sewerage Authority. Water, use what you need.
Across Trinidad and Tobago, the cool nights have returned. They're particularly chilly, especially in those sheltered valleys such as Lopino, around Aruca, also in Tobago. But for the most part, we could continue to see just the occasional clouds, maybe just those brief showers. Most of the clouds all courtesy of a jet stream, which is going all the way out into the Atlantic. So not much chance of rainfall there. In fact, all we will see are those high-level cirrus clouds as you go through Friday and Saturday. So overnight, mostly clear and cool for Tobago around Mason Hall down towards Plymouth. Maybe just that brief shower, but overall, you'll begin to see a lot of the sunshine pushing through in the afternoon. And there's also the possibility of some Saharan dust as well. We'll talk about that later. Out towards Trinidad tonight, clear and cool, just a brief shower around Arima, Maraval, coming down to Chaguanas as well, mostly favouring the hillsides as you go through your first part of your morning. The second half of your morning and into lunchtime should be generally sunny. Most of the sunshine pushing in from the east, eventually coming across to western areas as well. Maraval only seeing just occasional clouds from time to time, and Diego Martin as well, those afternoon clouds which build up, typical for this time of the year. San Fernando, a few brief showers first thing in the morning, and then again just occasional clouds through the afternoon. Now, temperature-wise, looking at lows of 22 degrees Celsius in Arima, but it will feel chilly, especially in those sheltered valleys. 24 the low in Tobago. And it seems as though for Tobago, there will be some Saharan dust pushing through on the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, quite breezy as you get towards the end of the weekend, especially around the eastern coastline of Trinidad. That Saharan haze will be with us into early next week for Monday, highs of 32 degrees Celsius. Now, heading offshore, those east-northeasterly winds of 50 knots will continue through Friday and into Saturday. Smooth conditions, however, on the Gulf of Paria along the Atlantic shoreline, looking at a moderate chop up to 2 meters in certain parts of the Atlantic and 1.5 meters through the Caribbean. And that's how it should stay as you go through late Friday and continue into Saturday. And there's only one high tide at 10:30 a.m. Now, across the Greater Antilles, there have been some frontal systems coming through. This one is set to stall and eventually weaken just north of the Leeward Islands. So basically, only seeing a few clouds from time to time, maybe just a passing shower, but that will be mostly on the occasional side for those in the early mornings. So if you are in the Leeward Islands, that's where you'll see some of those showers. But for the Greater Antilles, the Santo Domingo will see a gusty shower or two and a high of 31 degrees Celsius. And also sunnier skies expected for Kingston at 30 degrees Celsius here. The Leeward Islands mostly settled and fair. The Windward Islands rather dry and stable, and that's how it will stay as you go through Saturday. And Georgetown, just occasional clouds for the most part and a high of 32 degrees Celsius. But for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, partly cloudy, a few early morning showers, still feeling warm at times at 31 degrees Celsius. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.